Now I'm going to give you another two-letter unit. I'm going to take the letters S and H. Now, what does the S sound all by itself? Very good. And what does the H sound all by itself? Very good. But when you see these two letters together,
yes.
You know what it sounds like? How did you know that?
Easy. Every time I give one of my soliloquies, people are talking in the audience, so I have to go, shh. Yes.
Oh, you're trying to get everybody to be quiet so they'll listen to you.
That's right.
Well, that's right. That's a good way to remember. The SH always has the shh sound. Shh, quiet, okay.
So what are some of the words with
Okay.
SH, Shelley?
I'll give you one. How about somebody's name? It's somebody you know.
Yes, it's you. It's Smelly.
No, not smelly.
No, it's you. It's Shelley.
Very good.
You know, if you take off the EY, you'd have Shell.
That's right. Very good. Very good. How about if I do that?
Oh, I'm a very smart acting wolf.
You certainly are.
Well, thank you.
Now, how about another word? How about the word shot?
Like in shot put?
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
good
that's
one.
pretty good.
How about the word fish?
Fish? Wait a minute. You're changing things.
Why?
The SH sound only comes at the beginning of a word, not at the end.
But that's where you're wrong. The SH sound can come at the beginning of the word or at the end of the word.
Are you saying that I, Wordsworth A. Wolf, is wrong?
Well, yeah. But see, we're all wrong once in a while.
Oh,
It's okay
I'm
to make a
devastated.
mistake. It's okay to make a mistake. Let me give you another word that has the SH at the end.
I'm hyperventilating.
No, don't hyperventilate. Here, come here. Look at the board again. I'm going to give you another word.
Oh, you're going to insult me again.
There. It ends with the SH.
Are you implying that I don't wash?
No, I'm not implying. That's just another word that ends with the SH sound.
Hey, did you hear that? I did it. I said the word wash correctly.
Very good.
You're doing a good job, Shelley. Let's try some more.
Well, let me give you a sentence, okay?
Oh, no, not a sentence again.
Yeah.
Oh, give me...
Oh, Wordy, it's just that picture of the whale again.
Oh, it's that shark.
No, it's a whale. Sharks aren't quite that fat.
You're right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, now we've got another sentence about a fish this time.
A fish?
Yes, can you read this for me, or do you want me to read it first?
Well, you better read it, because I have felt eyeballs.
Okay. It says, the fish had a rash, so he got a shot in the shin.
Oh, my goodness, was it painful?
I don't know. It does sound kind of painful, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, now there's a lot of words in there with the SH sound.
Are you sure you want me to read this now, Shelley?
Yes, absolutely. Now, when you read the sentence,
Yes.
when you come to the words with the SH in them,
Yes.
why don't you say those words really loud?
How loud?
Oh, very loud.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
all right.
The fish had a rash, so he got a shot in the shin.
Very good. You know all the words with the SH in them. Now, I'm just going to circle the SH words, okay? Are you okay?
Ugh, I think I hurt my ears too.
You did?
Yes, how about you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, let's go and let's find the SH words, okay? Can you tell me which words they are again?
You bet, Shelley. This one's easy. There's one in fish.
That's right.
See, F-I-S-H.
I'm going to circle that.
Very good. And the next word would be rash, R-A-S-H.
Very good.
And then the next one would be shot,
Good.
S-H in the front.
Yep.
And the final word, shin, with the S-H in the beginning.
Great. And what does the SH sound like? Very good. Okay, I'm going to take our little whale down, okay? Now, don't be scared.
I won't.
It won't hurt you.
All right.
It's just a whale of a tail. All right.
The tail of Dickie Dragon, what the Never mind.
How about another sound unit? Now, these are really very interesting. We are going to make a sound from PH.
PH? What's a PH?
Well, it's very interesting.
Did anything like a PhD?
You are very funny this morning. Now, what
I
does
try to be.
What does a P sound like all by itself? Good. What does an H sound all by itself? Good. So P and H. But
Puh. I've got it. No problem. Let's go on to the next one.
No, but that's the problem. See, the PH letter unit has a sound, like an F.
A what?
It sounds like the letter F.
How do you get an F from a PH?
Well, that's what's kind of interesting about the English language, but that's the way it is. Now, let me give you an example of a word, and you know about this because you are always on the phone.
No, I'm not on the phone. You are on the phone.
And that's how you spell the word phone.
But there's no F.
I know, but we do have the two-letter unit, which makes the F sound, so it's phone.
All right, Shelley. So even though we know the PH doesn't look like an F, every time we see the P and H together, we just have to figure it's going to sound like the letter F.
That's
even
right.
though there is no F there.
Correct.
Let's try another word.
Okay. How about the word phonics?
Phonics? What's a phonic?
Phonics is what we're doing right now.
You're kidding. I thought we were doing letters and sounds and thingamabobs like that.
That's what phonics is, learning sounds of letters.
You're kidding.
No.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yes, so in the word phonics, the PH unit sounds like...
the letter F.
Right, which is... Very good. Okay.
You know, I feel pretty foolish. What else have you got lined up for me, Shelley? You know, I think this is really going to help my acting.
Oh, good. How about another one? This is a kind of fun one as well. The GH. Do you know what that sounds like?
Gah!
Well, pretty close.
You like that one, huh?
Actually, it also has the sound. What are you okay?
You've got me terribly confused now, Shelley.
Sorry.
You told me that the PH sounds like F and
know.
the F sounds like F, and now you're telling me that GH sounds like F?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Let me give you an example.
Give me some examples.
Okay.
I don't believe.
How about if I give you the word... Oh, here's a good one.
GH sounding like F.
Here's a fun one.
No, GH never smells like F.
I hope not. Laugh.
Wait a minute.
What?
There's supposed to be an F on the end of that.
No, not really, because, see, when you've got the GH together, the GH makes the F sound.
No. You've got to use the English spelling. L-A-U-F, laugh.
No, actually, it's L-A-U-G-H. Let me give you another word. How about enough? Enough.
I think I've seen enough of this GH.
You don't like that F sound?
It's very confusing. So, we just have to remember that if the GH comes at the end of a sentence, it will also sound like F?
That's right. Actually, the end of a word, not sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. Would you like me to give you one more example? How about if I give you another example of a word with the GH?
Now, does the GH still sound like an F if it comes at the beginning of a word?
Good question. Actually, no.
It doesn't.
No, I know. I didn't want to tell you that because I knew that it was going to confuse you, but there are some exceptions to this rule.
You're giving my brain a headache.
I'm sorry, but let me give you an example of the exception of the rule.
Please do.
How about this word? This you see a lot at Halloween time.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost.
Kind of what you look like, too, when you don't have a suntan.
That's right. So, the word ghost doesn't have the F sound, does it? Or
No.
what would it sound like?
Fost.
Very good, but Fost isn't really a word, is it?
No, it isn't.
So let's try the exception to the rule, which would be G.
Gah.
That's right.
So it almost comes out like it's spelled.
That's right.
So it would be ghost.
That's right. Sometimes the GH has the G sound. Let me give you another example. You'll like this word.
How do you know?
Because it's a very dramatic word.
Is it?
Yes.
Ghastly.
Yeah.
I like that. So that's another word that's an exception to the rule.
That's right. So mostly when you see the GH,
Yes.
it sounds like F. But there are exceptions when it's at the beginning of the word, it sounds like G.
Very true. So you've just got to be careful and go word to word.
That's correct.
Just like I Wordsworth, a wolf goes word to word.
You know what we're going to do now? We're going to go back and we're going to just review all of those sounds just to make sure that you have them right, okay?
All right, let's do them
Okay.
quick.
All right, I'm going to erase this and I'm going to put the sound units up. We have a CH, which has the what sound?
Ch.
Very good. And can you give me a word for that?
Yes, how about chess?
Chess.
CHESS.
Very good. And another sound unit, how about the TH? Remember, we have two sounds for that. Why don't you give me an unvoiced word? Very good. Which is like thin.
Thin.
Okay? And why don't you give me a TH sound with the voiced word?
The.
As in this.
Or in that.
Right.
Or in them or there.
Very good.
Like I told you before, it's tough to do that because I have a felt tongue.
I know. How about WH? Very good. Give me a word with the W sound.
How about whistle?
Whistle. And you think I know how to spell
Let's
that?
see if she can spell it, folks. WHISTLE.
STLE. Oh, you are so smart.
Thank you very much.
And let's do, how about the SH? Which has what sound?
I don't think, did we go through SH in this?
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry.
Remember the fish and the shin?
Oh,
and
that's
the
right.
shat? Okay, how about the word fish?
And how about sheep?
Sheep. Very good. That's a good one. Sheep.
Meh.
Okay, now I'm going to erase this.
What did you think of my sheep?
I like your sheep. That's very good. Very good.
Actually, it sounds like a goat.
And we've got two more sounds. Now, these should be pretty easy for you because remember, they have the same sound, but they look different. The GH has the what sound?
Well, I guess it depends if it comes at the beginning or the end of a sentence.
Very good. If it came at the end of a word, what does it sound like?
It would sound like an F,
Very good. Which is?
like in laugh.
Very good. Can you give me the F?
L-A-U-F.
Can you give me the F sound? Good. And the PH?
Wait a minute, we need to tell them the other GH sound like in ghost.
Very good. And what does the GH sound like in the word ghost?
Gah.
Very good. I'll just write that down here. Good. So the GH has two sounds. Laugh, it's got an F, or G, as in ghost.
It's very confusing,
Yeah.
but you just have to be careful and deal with it word by word.
By word, by word, by word.
Yes.
And how about PH? What sound does that have? Very good, the same as the GH, right?
That's right.
And can you give me a word?
How about Philip?
Philip. That's the name of a boy, isn't it?
It's also the name of a prince,
Oh.
I think, too,
Wow, yeah.
in England.
Well, that's a very good word. Philip.
Philip.
Very good.
Very confusing, but you just got to keep an eye on those words.
But you know what? I am so proud of you. You have learned a lot today.
I certainly have.
I
And
know.
to show you that I've learned a lot, Shelley, I am going to correctly do my line that I do in my show.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I'll just sit back here and I will watch your show.
Director, close up on me. Here we go. Shh. That was one of the sounds we learned.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow. Oh, I just can't do it. Script.
Do you have a script here? Let me hold
What
this.
does it say?
Um,
It's I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll...
blow your house down.
I knew that. Ugh.